Northamptonshire Steelbacks kept alive their hopes of earning a place in the quarter-finals of the Royal London One Day Cup as they defeated Lancashire Lightning by 19 runs on the Duckworth-Lewis method at the Emirates Old Trafford, the rain arriving moments after we had a game with a result in it. Put in after losing the toss, Northamptonshire, who knew they had to win their last two matches to stand any chance of qualifying for the quarter-finals, had a moment of luck early on as James Kettleborough was put down by Paul Horton off fellow debutant Gavin Griffiths. The match began late and so was reduced to a 40-over per side contest, and Richard Levy played as if his side had fewer overs than that to bat. The South African especially enjoyed the bowling of Wayne White. He took him for 6 fours in 2 overs as the opener made a thrilling start to his innings. Griffiths also watching the ball fly off the meat of his bat as 64 runs were taken off the 8 overs of power play. One Griffiths over went for 17 runs, with Levy adding this 6 to his previous 9 fours, which had him racing to a half-century. That arrived off only 29 balls as Luke Proctor came on for a side which had made a number of changes after effectively being knocked out of this competition. Proctor couldn't stem the flow of runs, with Kettleborough joining in the fun as 87 came off the first 11 overs. That 11th over was ended with the wicket of Levy, who'd made 68 off only 43 balls when he just failed to get enough on this shot off Jordan Clark to be held in the deep by Lewis Rees. From there on, the Steelbacks lost wickets at regular intervals. Just after the 100 had been posted inside 15 overs, Kettleborough on 26 was caught by running Stephen Parry as Clark struck for a second time. 6 overs and 25 runs later, Parry then removed Kyle Kurtzer. Griffiths delighted no doubt to take a catch in the deep as the visiting captain departed for 11. Adam Rossington gave Parry a second wicket in the spinner's next over, a leading edge sending the ball to Horton at mid-wicket. A reverse sweep then didn't work out for Ben Duckett, who sent this ball from Stephen Croft to Griffiths at short third man. 136 for 5 in over number 26 became 158 for 6 in the 31st, when Rob Keogh was brilliantly held off his own bowling by Parry, whose 8 overs brought him the impressive figures of 3 for 23. Matt Spreagle then found Horton at mid-wicket off Proctor as the visitors slipped from 100 for 1 to 175 for 7 in 21 overs. And it was 186 for 8 2 overs later as Maurice Chambers was yorked by White. The 200 was reached, however, with Graham White finding the boundary off Clark, but no other fours were hit off the last 11 deliveries, which meant that Northants had to settle for a final score of 200 for 8 from their 40 overs. With more rain about, it was important for the Steelbacks to take some early wickets, and Chambers obliged by having Rees caught at slip by Rossington in the 4th over of the reply. In the 6th, Carl Brown used the back of his bat to give Chambers a second wicket, Levy with a catch in the covers, and Chambers was becoming a hero as, crucially, he grabbed a third when Horton was bowled playing no shot. That left Lancashire on 25 for 3, and as long as we got to 10 overs to avoid a no result, then there was too much for them to do from here. Of course, the longer the game went on, the better their chances of staging a fight back, one that Croft was trying to lead until the rain duly arrived just 1 ball into the 11th over. The game was ended with Lancashire on 47 for 3 from 10.1 overs, and that was 20 runs shy of a par score, according to Duckworth and Lewis. It meant a 19-run victory for Northamptonshire, thanks to Chambers 3 for 29 from his 5-over spell, a List A best. So the Steelbacks are still in this tournament, but they need to win their last match at home to Essex next Thursday, while also needing both Leicestershire and Derbyshire to lose at Lancashire and at home to Gloucestershire respectively.